All right, we have Door here working in the room. I believe we're at episode 5 of some good stuff. I hope that you can hear me well, because I haven't test run this material yet. So I'm trying to explain why you get a celestial alignment. You get a celestial alignment because the galaxy remembers its birthday. So, starting from the inside of the galaxy, moving at a certain speed and time, you have a birthday reflection coming from the center of the galaxy's black hole, the heart of the galactic body. And basically, it kind of remembers the time that it formed into a galaxy. All these thousands of stars have a particular lineup. Plus, there's polarity relationships. So if there's consistency, there's inconsistency. If there's order, then there's chaos. So the galaxy does have a very consistent pattern as a whole galactic body. So the Earth is a part of this galactic body. It's actually one body in connection to the gravitational center. All these planets, they know each other. They're a family. They communicate with a series of different energies and gravitational relationships of channels of spirits and angels are using to get around. Okay, I hope I'm not doing too much, but just back to the celestial alignment. I just need to get through this right away here. Don't be afraid. I'm just trying to explain. Look, there's going to be more earthquakes, okay? There's going to be more tornadoes. There's going to be more floods. There's going to be some excited stuff going on, but the Earth is not upset at our greenhouse gas emission. The Earth can reproduce more greenhouse emission just from all of its volcanoes without us even there, okay? So if I'm breaking the rules from telling you what's going on, then that's what I'm doing. It's my job and I feel it in my heart. I care. We all care, man. It's just there's different levels of awareness. There's different levels of how much you want to look into things. Some people get spooked out because they're in the comfort of the illusion. I don't want to disturb your comfort. It's just for those of you who care to make a difference. Awareness makes a difference. And so we should be expecting some more extreme weather as a result of the coming pole shift. The pole shift happens as a result of the celestial alignment. So if you do the research and check it out on your own, you will find that there are other planets in our solar system that have already switched to orbiting on their alternative axis poles. You know, if there's always a duality relationship, I know it's perception, but in nature, you can see there's duality relationships. If we all become one self, then we can just perceive everything as a one, and you wouldn't need the perception of duality. But the perception of duality works for perceiving the physical plane and physics and stuff like that, right? So if the Earth orbits this way for a while, then it's also orbits another way for a while. For example, if you check in Canadian fossil records, you'll find tropical life forms, right? So what it's going to show you is just like how space is tumbling around and recycling, it's the same way Earth is tumbling around and recycling. As above, so below. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's the same difference. So basically, what we have coming up here is there's a celestial alignment starting to happen. And as it gets closer, there's stronger geomagnetic communication going on. It's not necessarily a disturbance if it's something that's been going on forever, and it's a natural part of how matter moves. Matter comes together, fine, matter comes together, so then you get galaxies. Galaxy tries to fall together, but it's moving, so you get orbitation. Now, you got other galaxies meeting each other and fusing into whole bigger galaxies. It's said, according to research, that this galaxy, the Milky Way, used to be a little bit smaller, but it merged with an older galaxy that was filled with older stars. Now, if that's true, that would explain a lot of hot stuff that's been coming in from the past, probably coming in through the fifth dimension. That's the celestial family reunion that I'm getting to. But not just yet. I just want to make sure I'm clear to explain that the planets and stars are actually a family. They're all related to each other. They're all broken off of each other. They all communicate forever, and actually relationships are based on love. So the planets actually all love each other, and they get excited when the celestial alignment draws near, because it's a birthday party. Hey, good to talk to you again. Good to line up with you again. Oh my gosh, I love you. And that's where we're getting the earthquakes from. We're getting extreme energy coming in. The sun's getting excited because it's a part of the family, right? The celestial alignment is a family reunion of the galactic body. And so the sun's getting excited, it's burping and it's releasing its excitement. It's actually happiness. We're like we're like almost insignificant on the skin of the earth. Throughout time, there's been different Earths. To find an Earth, you don't just travel through space, you travel through time. Just within this solar system alone, Pluto might have been an Earth at one time. Venus might have been an Earth at one time. Mars might have been an Earth at one time. And the asteroid belt is said to have been an Earth at one time. So that's showing us right away that per star in the galaxy, you can have a series of different Earths through time. And so if you can travel through space, you can travel through time. And so you would have access to many Earths of many life forms and genetic data. Cycle does, cycle don't. Opposites create each other. So the material world, the physical world, is being generated by the unseen world. While one constantly changes, nothing stays the same. So zero, being the real world, stays the same, while one constantly changes throughout infinity, trying to mimic zero. And so I'm going to have to continue on the next episode.